carnivore is not a weight loss diet. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute. Hello everyone, semi-retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I do apologize if there's wind noise. It's currently 62 degrees in Omaha, Nebraska. And tomorrow's supposed to be the cold day. It's supposed to be a high of 55 tomorrow. So fall is coming. I can see the leaves starting to come down out of the trees, even though they haven't really changed colors yet. That happens a lot around here. But as I was saying, welcome to the new people. I'm glad you're here. You might be asking yourself, what in the world are we watching here, Bob? Well, basically you're watching me walk. I know that doesn't seem super exciting, but if you consider 17 months ago, I couldn't do this. I could barely stand for 2 to 2.5 minutes at a time. Now I'm out here walking every day, doing my own yard work, cutting the grass, chopping up weeds, go to the Y 4 times a week and work out, doing lots of stuff. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about, that working out thing. I do 2 days a week walking in chest deep water and 2 days a week working my shoulders on a cable machine. But we'll get into that here in just a little bit. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. It means an awful lot to me that you spend just a couple moments of your day watching my videos. As I've said many times, the whole point of this channel is to get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I'm 60 years old. I'm doing things I never thought I could do before. And that's the main point of today's video. Carnivore, while yes, most people do lose weight, I figure that's just a side effect of getting healthy. We focus too much on losing weight and not enough on getting healthy. And what is healthy? What does that really mean? Well, it just means that our body can do the things we want it to do, in my opinion. Now remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm just an old retired truck driver giving you my thoughts on my experience and what I've found out. And one of the, just a trend that's out there. Ooh, there's some big wind. One of the things that I see a lot of people doing is they're having these big challenges of doing 100 push-ups every day for 30 days. Well, as again, my personal opinion is that's probably a mistake. Everybody that I've listened to, Professor K, Jonathan at Carnivore Muscle, when I did the interview, it was called Composition Consultant, Coach Bronson. Those are the three guys I primarily listen to for workout advice. Oh, yeah, it must be October. Before I turn around and go back down, I do want to show you that I'm up at that stop sign at the top of that hill that I used to struggle with. But I want to turn real quick and show you the house across the way with all of their big Halloween decorations. Now we'll head back down the hill. But all three guys that I listen to are of the opinion that rest days in between your heavy workout days are the proper way to go about it. Now, you can do 100 push-ups 30 days in a row. I think you'll see gains from that. But I think, again, my personal opinion, that you'll see more better gains out of taking that rest day in between. You know, you see a lot of people that go to the gym every day, but they'll do legs one day and then arms the next day and then cardio the next day. So that even though they're in the gym every day, they're cycling through what they're working on. And I can tell you from my personal experience, since talking to Jonathan, I slowed down my push-ups even more to where it takes about a 1, 2, 3, 4 count to do one push-up all the way down and all the way back. When I started doing them that slow, it dropped back down to where I could only do 12 to 13, sometimes 14. And then if I felt like I could, I hold in the halfway position for 3 to 5 seconds to put extra stress on my muscles. And I do 2 sets of those. And then I'm done for the day, and I always let it rest at least a whole day in between, sometimes 2 days in between. I always take that time off in between, and I just noticed I did my push-ups Tuesday before going to dance class. And I didn't even think about it. I was just, because I hadn't seen a whole lot of progress doing them Jonathan's way. But this last time, before I even realized it, I was at 20 push-ups, doing the slow 4-count push-ups. So I've definitely seen gains. The whole point of talking about this is that I think you'll see gains doing the, say, 100 push-ups every day for 30 days. But I think you'll see more gain, better gain, doing 100 push-ups every other day for 30 days. But again, that's just my uneducated truck driver opinion and what I have found works for me. But yeah, carnivore is not a weight loss diet. I believe it's a health optimization diet. I mean, I've gotten off of 13 meds in the morning, 9 meds at night. All of my chronic illnesses are gone, or 98% better, because I do still have a little bit of arthritis, stiffness here and there, and I do still have my spinal stenosis stiffness, but not nearly as much as I was. Like I said, I was taking a whole bunch of pain pills. You can go back. I discussed it all just, I think it was about a week ago, in Doing Work Without Pain Pills, or something like that was the name of the video. You can check that out if you want to know the full breakdown of everything I was taking. So yes, I've lost more than 155 pounds now. But I believe that's just a side effect. I believe that if we're doing everything we can to optimize our health, both with diet and exercise, and my exercise is not your exercise. Just because I'm doing a bunch of push-ups and walking in the pool and working out on the cable machine and doing all that stuff, for you, that exercise might just be walking down to the end of the driveway and back. We're going by the house here. I'm going to go on up the hill here just a little bit more. You just, your exercise might be just walking to the end of the driveway and back. Or, as Nurse Cindy calls it, doing doubles. Or as if, you're struggling to get out of your chair to go to the kitchen and get a drink of water. or you're struggling to get up off the toilet when you go to the restroom, when you go to get up off your couch to get a drink of water, get up off the couch, then sit back down and get up off the couch again. That might be enough to get you started. The whole thing is what's challenging for you. As Coach Bronson explained to us just a couple of weeks ago, start with what's challenging for you and keep doing it till it's not challenging anymore. Then you can ask the question, what's next? And go on and find the next thing that's challenging for you. And keep doing that till it's not challenging anymore. But as I was saying, if you combine diet and exercise together, we'll see the greatest results. And I've gone from not being able to leave the house to walking every day, plus all the other stuff, in 17 short months. If you follow the principles of the Carnivore Diet, where will you be 6 months, a year, 17 months from now? Only you can answer that question. And there's a bee trying to get on my tripod there. This is the time of year where the bees start to swarm just a little bit because they're starting to get cold and they're looking for warm places to build their nests. Of course, tomorrow, Friday night, it might be all over because it's supposed to get down to 36 Friday night. If they miss by a little bit and we get a frost, that'll kill off a lot of the crap that's out here. The little spiders and the mosquitoes, and not that I've been bit or run into any of that stuff much, but let me find a better spot in the shade to finish this off. So you guys, there we go. Now you guys don't have to look at the sun quite so much. But what was I talking about? I've been kind of all over the place today, but don't get so locked in on losing weight that you lose sight of all of your other great accomplishments, your great victories, your non-scale victories. I've mentioned before, keep yourself a little diary or a journal, whatever you want to call it. Write down everything that hurts today. And then a week from now, look back on it and go, is that any better? I think it will be. It may take multiple months for it to get completely better, but I think it will get better each and every time you look at those things. I hope something of what I said today made sense. That's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.